Hey guys, today we're going to talk about gaming and being disabled. Reason being, if many of you may or may not know, about 2 months ago I lost my right thumb in an accident. A mini mule kind of bit it off. So it's my dominant hand, and dominant or not, it's obviously going to make gaming a bit harder. I mean, case in point, can't exactly reach a thumbstick or buttons here. I mean, I can kind of do this with my palm, but reaching buttons to the palm is definitely going to be hard. I can't really comfortably use the knob to do joysticks, and again, the button movement is very difficult. One quick solution is a scuff controller with paddles on the back so that I wouldn't have to reach for the buttons. I could use my nub or my palm here and click the paddles. Only problem with that is, if you can see, when I get a comfortable grip here on the front, my hands are short. I can't reach the paddle back here. So even if I had one of the nice ones with 4 paddles to use all the front buttons, couldn't reach them. Now there is a company called Battle Beaver that makes custom controllers similar to what the Scuffs are, but instead of using paddles, they put buttons on the inside here. And I did actually reach out and contacted them. They said that they would be willing to put buttons pretty much anywhere on the controller that I needed them to put them for me. I haven't gone that route yet because I'm looking at $150, maybe $200 total to get a controller. I didn't really decide if I would want it for Xbox One or PS4 yet, and all that good stuff, so I may go that route in the future, I may not. My first instinct was just to go back to computer gaming. I mean, keyboard and mouse, I was like, okay, I can do that. And then I was like, well, if I can do it on the computer, why can't I do it on my consoles? There's gotta be some way to do it. And I actually knew there was. There's a couple different ones. One of the biggest ones that I knew about was the Zim 4, and that allows you to use a keyboard and mouse on your Xbox One and PS4. I believe it works on the 360 and PS3 as well. Those run about $130 to $150 new, and it's a standalone system. Just plug the keyboard and mouse into it, hook a controller into it, and your console, you're good to go. And I mean, I like the idea. I didn't like the price tag too much. I mean, I got medical bills piling up here. I don't have a whole lot of money to spend. So I started looking. There's the IoGear Keymander, which is very similar to the Zim. It's standalone. Plug your keyboard and mouse into it. Works with Xbox and PlayStation systems, and those run between $80 and $100. So it's a little bit better. There's also the Hori Tack line. They have a couple different products. You can find them anywhere between $80 and $150, but those only work on PlayStation products. And I had an Xbox 360. I've since gotten a One, so I didn't want to be shelling out $100+ for something that was only going to work for one system. Not to mention, I haven't found anything that works for the Wii U yet. There's one option for the Wii U. It's called the MaxFire. It works with the Wii U and the PS3, and that's it. And those run between, I've seen the cheapest one, I think was for $70, but it was from PlayAsia. So yeah, it's a little bit sketchy there. You can find them again around $90 to $100, but that's only going to work for the Wii U and the PS3. And all of these are just keyboard options to add your keyboard and mouse. Now the MaxFire will allow you to use an Xbox 360 controller on your Wii U, but I think that's the limitations for it. So there's one more device here, the one that I settled for. I got the Cronus Max Plus. This isn't a plug for them, they didn't pay me anything, but hey Cronus, if you guys want to send me free stuff, I mean, hey, that'd be awesome. I'd give you 2 thumbs up, but I can't do that anymore. But I got this, and as it says on the box here, use almost any controller on any console, and they're not lying. I can use my Xbox 360 controller on my PS4, I can use my PS4 Scuff on my Xbox One or my 360. I can use it on my PS or my PC if I want. It also gives me keyboard and mouse support on my consoles, so I can use my keyboard and mouse on my Xbox One, my PS4, my last gen systems. I can actually even use a Wii U Pro controller on any of my other systems. I just can't use anything on the Wii U. My conclusion with all of this is Nintendo hates disabled people. Take it how you will. It's a joke, but I mean, come on, seriously, Nintendo, like, you guys offer us nothing. No SCUF support, no Battle Lever support. The MaxFire is the only thing that allows keyboard and mouse, and it's not the best. Only supports the Wii U. Can't use it on the Wii to play those games anymore. Can't use it on the Switch. I have no options of playing a Switch right now because of my situation. So, yeah. This guy was only $60, and the one biggest plus about this, I hate to say it, but I was able to just walk into GameStop and buy it. Had it the same day. I was able to try it out. If I didn't like it, I was going to be able to just take it right back, you know, return it, probably, maybe, I don't know. The way the packaging was, I kind of had to destroy the inside to get everything out. But anyway, like I said, it was the only one that I was able to actually just go buy retail. I didn't have to wait for it to be shipped or anything like that. It was the cheapest of all of them, and honestly, it does the most out of all the options out there. So, that's what sold me, was the, what's the word I'm looking for? The universal, you know, aspect of it, that it worked with pretty much damn near everything, which is really nice. This thing's definitely been a lifesaver at this point. It's allowed me to continue playing console games. I mean, for the most part, I can play everything that I used to play, with very, very few, you know, modifications to what I have to do, other than the fact that I'm using a keyboard and mouse on the console for most things. I mean, you can see I got Forza Horizon 3, I'm sorry, playing in the background here. Racing games I can still, for the most part, play with a controller, because I don't need the right joystick and very few front buttons. If I play with my SCUF here, with my paddles, I mean, that gives me access to 2 of the front buttons, not needing the joystick, so I can play like this. I'm good to go. It's awesome. So yeah, I mean, we're about 2 months in, doing good, I guess, at this point. As good as I could be hoping to do. I'm still able to game, which is wonderful. So those are the options out there. I am going to make another video here showing you guys how to use the Cronus Max. Go ahead and watch that. Go ahead and give this one a like for me. And I hate to be that guy, but I do have a donation link at the bottom to help me out with all of my medical bills. And it's more so the aftercare and the therapy that I need help with, because my insurance doesn't cover it. Go figure. So that's it for now. Like I said, give me a thumbs up. I do it with this hand, but I can't anymore. I'll see you later, guys.